Hello children, let's learn today fractions and decimal. This is lesson number 2. It's a bit long chapter, but I'll explain you all the important and main questions, main sums, main concepts, and then you can learn from the material that I'm going to place. I'll put the link of the material in description so you can use that. Now let us see fractions and decimal. You have learned this chapter in class 6, and here we are going to see multiplication of fractions. See, multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. Let's see here, 1 upon 4 is given, and this is another 1 out of 4. So this one and this one, it makes 2 times 1 upon 4, that makes 2 out of 4. Okay, even if you'll add this 2, you know these are the like fractions. So you just add the numerator and you will get the answer 2 by 4. Here, same thing has been shown to you. Let us see 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4. 3 times this thing has been given, and this makes all of this 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4 makes this 3 upon 4. So here, see, 2 out of 9. This is also 2 out of 9. This is also 2 out of 9. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 makes 6 out of 9. Okay, 3 times 2 out of 9, it makes 6 out of 9. So basically how to multiply these fractions with whole number, that you have to see here. So here for example 2 upon 7 multiplied by 3 will make 3 2s are 6 upon 7. Here 9 6 are 54 upon 7, and here 3 upon 8. If you have to represent this pictorially, what will you do? Think about it. Let's see this here. See this one, 1/2 and 1/2, so it makes 2 upon 2, 2 by 2. Here 3 times this thing has been given, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, so it makes 3 out of 3. Now let us start with 2.1. Here 2 times 1 upon 5, they have given you the drawings, okay? So you check this, 2 times 1 upon 5, where can you see 2 times 1 upon 5? So this is actually 2 upon 3, 2 out of 3, this is 1 out of 2, this is 1 out of 4, and these are 1 out of 5. So 2 times 1 upon 5 is this one, D. And then same way you can continue with this, 2 times 1/2, where is 2 times 1/2 is given? This one. Okay, let's see the next one. Here some pictures are given. So same way you have to find this out, that this is 1 out of 3 and this is also 1 out of 3. So 2 times 1 out of 3. Where is 2 times 1 out of 3 given? Here. Okay. Now let's see multiply and reduce to lowest term. So you will just multiply the numerator with the whole number, and you have to try to reduce it to lowest term if you can. See the same thing, I have given you the answers in this material. So you can check these answers. Let me explain you this. See here, 7 multiplied by 3 upon 5. So this is 20. This makes 21 upon 5. Now when you get this kind of improper fraction, you divide 21 by 5. The answer quotient you get as 4. 4 will come here as a whole number, and then this remainder 1 will go up, and divisor 5 you will write down. Same way 4 multiplied by 1 upon 3. So 4, it will make 4 upon 3. Now 4 upon 3, when you will divide this way, the quotient 1 will come here, remainder 1 will go up, and divisor will come here. So improper fraction, when you have the answer as an improper fraction, you have to convert it into mixed fraction. Later on, all these questions you have to complete this way only. Next question that is given here is question 5, 1/2 of 24. Here you are given a fraction and you have to find out the fraction of the whole number. So here half of 24, you know it is 12. So 2 multiplied by 12 is 24. So this is the answer. Again, if you know the tables, you will know that 23 2s are 46. So here this answer is 23. Same way 2/3 of 18. So wherever there is off written, you will put a multiplication sign. 2/3 of 18 will be 3 6 are 18. You will cancel this and cut this out, and 6 2s are 12. This is the answer. Same with 2 upon 3. So all these questions, 3 upon 3, 3/4 of 16 and 3/4 of 36, you will find out the same way. The next question also, same way you have to find out. Now multiply and express as a mixed fraction. So first of all, this mixed fraction, you will convert into improper fraction. How will we convert that into improper fraction? So you multiply this number, multiply this whole number with this denominator. 5 5s are 25 plus 1. Add this numerator in it, and that will make it 26 upon 5. Have a look here. Okay, and then multiply this 2, that will make 78 divided by 5. Again the same process you will follow here. Divide it, quotient 15 you will write here, remainder 3 will go up, and 5 divisor will go down. Another question, let's see. 6, here 6 whole 3 upon 4 is given as mixed fraction. What we will do, 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. So here 27 upon 4 will come, and you will follow the same procedure. All the other questions, same procedure you have to follow. Again, 1/2 of 2 whole 3 upon 4 and 1/2 of 4 whole 2 upon 9 you have to do. So here again mixed fraction, convert them into improper fraction and find out the answer. These are very easy sums. You may find it difficult in the beginning, but as you practice them, you will learn them. This last question. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic, and their mother gave a bottle contained 5 liters of water. Okay, so and Vidya consumed 2 out of 5 liter. This is not 25, this is 2 out of 5. And so there is some water remaining. So how much water did Vidya drink, and how much Pratap drank? So actually 2 out of 5 liters, 2 out of 5. 2/5 portion is out of 5 liters. It is 2 liters. It makes 2 liters, and 3 liters are remaining in the water bottle. So Pratap consumes 3 upon 5 liter water. Okay. Now let's see multiplication of fraction by a fraction. How will you do that? First we saw multiplication of fraction with whole number. Now multiplication of fraction with another fraction. So how do you do that? You just simply you have to multiply. There is nothing more than that. There is nothing unique you have to do in that. So let me just explain you here. You directly multiply these numbers. Let me explain you 2.2. See, this is the first question. Now 1/4 of 1/4 you have to find out. So you multiply both the fractions. Multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. Here 1 1s are 1, 4 4s are 16. This is your answer. Answer is in proper fraction, so you don't have to do anything here more than this. 1 upon 4 multiply by 3 upon 5. So 1 3s are 3, 4 5s are 20. This is the answer. 1/4 of 4 upon 3. Here 1/4 multiplied by 4 upon 3. Here 4 and 4 are, these 2 are cancelled. So 1 upon 3 is the answer. Now if you see 1 upon 7 of 2 upon 9. Here 1 upon 7 multiplied by 2 upon 9. So 1 2s are 2 and 7 9s are 63. So 2 upon 63 is the answer. All these questions we have to solve in this manner only. If you see here, multiplication with mixed fraction has been given. So mixed fraction, as usual, we have to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction and then you multiply them. For example, let me show you here that 2 whole 2 upon 3 has been given. So here 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 upon 3. So 2 multiplied by 8 and 3 multiplied by 3. So your answer is 16 upon 9. But here the problem is that we don't get the answer in proper fraction. Our answer comes in improper fraction. Okay. So this is 16 upon 9 and 1 whole. You convert this into mixed fraction. Write 1 whole 7 upon 9. Wherever there is a the answer is coming in improper fraction, there you have to convert it into mixed fraction. Now those who do not remember what is proper fraction and what is improper fraction, let me remind you. In proper fraction, the numerator is small, denominator is big, and in improper fraction the denominator is bigger than the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Okay, so the upper number above the denominator, this one is bigger and the denominator is smaller in improper fraction. And improper fraction you can always convert into mixed fraction. See, multiply the following fraction, again the same thing. The mixed fraction has to be converted into improper fraction and then you multiply those. Okay, if the answer comes in improper fraction, convert them into mixed fraction. Now there is a question, which one is greater and which one is smaller. So here again you get the answer and then you compare both the fraction, that this is 3 upon 14 and this is 3 upon 8. So how do you do this? Here normally if you have like fraction, you can easily say that which one is bigger and which one is smaller. But here both of them have unlike fraction. Both of them are unlike fraction because their denominators are different. But here you can see that the numerators are same. So there is a rule for this, that if the numerators are same and the denominators are different, then the fraction with the bigger numerator is smaller actually. Okay, so the fraction with the bigger numerator is a smaller fraction and the fraction with a smaller numerator is actually a bigger number. So see, this way the answer has been written here. 3 upon 14 is smaller than 3 upon 8. Now here these are the like fractions, so you can easily say that 2 upon 7 is less than 3 upon 7. Now let's see some problem sums. That Sally plants 4 saplings in a row in garden and the distance adjacent to them was 3 upon 4 meters. So between two saplings there is space of 3 upon 4 meters. This is 3 upon 4 meter and this is also 3 upon 4 meter. This is sapling 1, sapling 2, sapling 3 and sapling 4. You have to find what is the distance between the first and the last sapling. So just add 3 upon 4. Here we are doing multiplication. So multiply 3 upon 4 3 times and you will get the answer. Okay. So plus this 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. So multiplication is repeated addition, that you know. Multiply this 3 times, you get the answer. Lipika reads a book for 134 hours. Every day she reads entire. Sorry, it is not 134 hours. It is, I think, 1 whole 3 upon 4 hours. So let's see. 1 whole 3 upon 4, 1 integer 3 upon 4. So 4 ones are 4 plus 3 7. Yes, it is 1 integer 3 upon 4 hours. Now here in one day we have to use unitary method and find out the answer, that in one day if she reads 1 whole 3 upon 4 hours, then in 6 days how much she'll read. So 6 multiplied by 7 upon 4. How do we get this? So actually 1 whole, if you write 1 whole 3 upon 4, then 4 ones are 4 and 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So actually it is 7 upon 2. Okay. So 6 multiplied by 7 upon 2, we get the answer 21 upon 2, that is 10 and half hours. Actually it is 10 and half hours. Okay, 10 and half hours. This is not 10, this is not 1012, this is 10 and 1 half. Now Let's see, a car runs 16 km using 1 liter petrol. How much distance will it cover using 234 liter petrol? Use unitary method again, that in 1 liter 16 kilometer the car runs. So for 234 liters, how long the car will run? Okay. Sorry, it is not again 234, it is 2 whole 3 upon 4. This is 2 whole 3 upon 4. Sorry about this. Let's see question number 8. Here you have to find out that 2 with what number you will multiply 2, so you will get 10. So you know 2 5s are 10 and 3 10s are 30. Same comes here in this question. Now let us see the next one, division of fractions. We saw multiplication of fraction with whole number, then we saw multiplication of fraction with fraction. Now we are going to see division of fraction. Okay. Now see, whenever you are given a division of fraction, first of all you have to, instead of division sign, we will change it into multiplication sign, and then we will reciprocate the number. You will ask me, what is reciprocation? Reciprocation is that you bring the numerator down at the place of denominator and take the denominator up at the place of numerator. So for example, let me show you what is reciprocal. See, if you have written 1 upon 4, the reciprocal of it is 4 upon 1. If you are writing 2 upon 1, reciprocal of 2 upon 1 is 1 upon 2. In short, you have to just convert it. See, the non-zero number whose product with each other is 1 are called reciprocal of each other. Here definition has also been given. Let's quickly go through next exercise, that is 2.3. See, 12 divided 3 upon 4. The rule I told you is, first you put multiplication sign, then you convert this 3 upon 4, reciprocate 3 upon 4. So it will become 4 upon 3, and then you multiply this, you get the answer. 14 divided by 5 upon 6. So you, after 14, you put the sign of multiplication and reciprocate this number, it will become 6 upon 5. Then you find out the answer. All these questions will be done this way. Now reciprocal, you have to write the reciprocal of all these numbers which I have given you here. This is 7 upon 3, 8 upon 5, 7 upon 9, 5 upon 6, 7 upon 12. Okay, then again you have to find this out. So reciprocate this number and then find out the answers. Reciprocate the number, find out the answer. Then comes next question. Here we are going to see the multiplication of decimals. Now multiplication of decimal numbers are very easy. Multiplication and division both. See, by 10, 100 and 1000. Here remember one thing, that if you have to multiply the decimal numbers by 10, you just shift the decimal point one digit. So if it is 1.76 and you have to multiply it by 10, you shift this decimal point after 7 on the right hand side. If you have to multiply it with 2 zeros, 100, then you shift the decimal point 2 places. So here 1.76 will become 176.0. So whenever you have to multiply it with 10, 100 or 1000, you shift the decimal point on right hand side. Let us see this in the next exercise. See, here we have to multiply this in the first question. So just multiply and put the decimal point like this, 1.2. Here 8 multiplied by 4.6. So just multiply and cut one decimal point, one decimal place from back. Here count 1 and 2 digits, and then after the decimal point 2 digits are there. So here after you get the answer of multiplication, cut 2 digits from the back. Here 20.1 is given. So after digital point, there is after the decimal point only one decimal place is there. One digit is there. So you cut it from the back. Okay, multiply 201 by 4 and then cut one digit from the back. So this is how you do all of this. Now let's see. This is the second question. Find the area of rectangle whose length is 5.7 and breadth is 3. So you just multiply 5.7 and 3 and you get the answer. Now as I have explained you multiplication, here you have to multiply. So what you will do, you will move one digit on the right hand side, count 0 and then move that many digits on right hand side. So 1.3. So it will make this. I have given you all in description. Here explanation of this has also been given, that 1.3 means 13 upon 10. So here 10 and 10 cancelled, answer is 13. But if you do not solve it this way, you can directly shift the decimal point and you can get the answer. These are the problem sums. You have to do it with unitary method, and I have showed you the method. Here you multiply like 25 3s are 75 and then count this decimal, the digit after decimal place, decimal point. For example, here one digit and here another digit. So altogether two digits after the decimal point. So here 0.75 will be answer. Same way all the sums we have to complete. Okay, this also just divide them and then count the decimal place and then put the decimal point. Now let us see the last thing, that division of fractions. But division of, what will you do in division of fraction? You shift the decimal point on left hand side. You know that when you were multiplying, we were shifting the decimal point on the right hand side. But now as we are dividing it, we are not multiplying, dividing it, we have to shift the decimal point on the left hand side. So if there is 10, if there is 10 divided by 10, shift one decimal place. If it is divided by 100, shift two decimal places. If it is divided by 1000, shift 3 decimal points. So same way all this answers are given. See, you will, in division you shift left hand side. So all these answers I have given to you. Wherever you have to do division, do the division and then cut the decimal place later on. Okay, so I think I have explained you the whole chapter. I have tried to do it in very short, and I hope that you all have understood. If you like it, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.